This one for the chosens. Y'all ever date somebody, then later on y'all don't work out, and later on down the line after separating for a while, their life start depleting, and this is I'm saying this is a person who did you dirty, did you grimy, whoop whoop, and it's because you carry a light so strong. Your light exudes so much that whenever you date somebody, whether they for you or not, they could be a friend, a family member, whoever. But if they are toxic, you may not know it at the moment when you dating them or when you're around them. But when you're around these people, the residue of your light gets on these people. And this is something God downloaded on me. The residue of your light gets on people so much and so heavy that these people start acting cocky. They start acting conceited. They start thinking they better than you. They start secretly competing against you. They start becoming jealous and trying to sabotage you in little ways. And you don't know why they doing this stuff, but you still loving on them regardless. And they don't even know why they doing these things. But it's because your light is so strong that only you can carry your light. Only you were made to carry the capacity of your light. And so when the residue on your light get on these toxic individuals, that light, even the residue of your light, that's powerful. That's a powerful message. Even the residue of your light, when it gets on these people, it is so strong that light start bringing out it start pushing out their inner demons. That's why they start being jealous. That's why they start being envious and trying to sabotage you and tearing you down and belittling you and making you feel unwanted and unloved and all these other things, because that residue from your light from being around you has gotten on them, and they can't figure out why their emotions is all over the place. And so when y'all eventually separate, when you separate from that toxic person, place, or thing, you start to notice it go downhill. That could be your job. That could be somebody you dated. That could be a toxic family member. Any person, place, or thing that was toxic and in your aura field, your energy field, your light. Every time you step away from certain things, you notice they start to go downhill. And in a way, it's like God vindicating you. He getting your get back for you. But I just wanted to point that out, like, because that was a powerful download when I got it, was that the reason these toxic people lives go downhill when you leave them is because that residue eventually wears off. Imagine getting a stain on your shirt. That stain not gonna be there forever, because eventually they gonna have to wash them clothes and that stain not gonna be there no more. Your light's residue was on these people. Not only do it give them a boost of confidence and it make them feel like they're above you, and that's why God gave you the light, because you're humble with your light. But these people will take this light and use it to their advantage, thinking that it's something that they walked into the relationship with, when before you even met them, they didn't have all these things. You built them up. You carried them. You did this. You did that. They didn't come with this stuff inside the relationship. And so when they leave out of the relationship, they leaving what they brought in. Nothing. So that residue wears off real slowly, and they can't figure out why stuff happening to them back to 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 back. That's that residue wearing off. And they don't know what's going on, what's happening. Not only that, the residue of your light that was on them keeps them safe and protected from all hurt, harm, or danger, seen and unseen. They are covered by the Most High when they are near you. And that's why God be wanting you to cut certain people off, because when these people are so toxic and so envious and so jealous that if they stay around you long enough, they just might hurt you. And you sitting there praying for them and doing this and doing that, not even knowing they don't even like you for real. They don't even mess with you for real. It's just the residue of your light, boy. We fall in love. We think. And then when we in a relationship, this is another thing. I'm going to be done. we get in relationships and stuff and around people, and we start to really like fall in love with who the person is. If you were child of light, you were chosen, whatever. You start to only fall in love and be around these things and enjoy these things because the residue of your light is on it. So in all reality, you really falling in love with yourself. If you have not did the inner work and healed yourself, you're not going to know what that look like. You think it's going to look like him or her or that job. And you falling in love with these things, and you failing to realize it's because of your light is in that place, person, and thing. So you're falling in love with that place, person, or thing. And in reality, once you leave that person, that's why God wants you to do the inner work. That's why he wants you in isolation, so that you keep putting your light in other people and thinking that you in love with these people, places, and things, when really you in love with yourself. You just don't know it yet. You done gave your light so much, you forgot what it meant to have your own light. And these people mimic your light back to you. Remember, you're a mirror to people. So whatever they see you do, they're going to do it. And now they dressing like you. Now they talking like you. Now they moving like you. Now they operating like you. Some even go as far as to want to kill you to be you. That's how strong your light is. But we be like, I just love this person. It's hard to let them go. It's hard to only let them go because your light is within them. You don't want to let go a piece of your light when that light is in you. That's it. That's all I wanted to say.